Well, at some point overnight, it got just cold enough to condense good, and then either it's staying right at the dew point really hard and just keeps sweating, or the few spots I can see are kind of crystally looking. So that's what mornings are like when it gets just to the right temperature. Yeah, the farther down I go here, I don't see it on the camera, but I can see a little crystallese. The farther up, it just looks wet. That's where the most heat is off these girls. Yeah, makes it fun sometimes in the morning, dodging very, very, very cold raindrops in here. And there's different spots. I mean, hey, look at that nice full row. Every rafter. Oh, well, that's a start to your Saturday. We'll see what you get. I'm going to feed, and then after a while, separate a couple steers out. Actually, there's 2 steers going to one guy, and that set of twins, the steer and the free martin, are going to the other people. Is where they're at. There's no other animals around, so if the free martin happens to put off any smells at all, it ain't going to affect anything anyway. And yes, we did confirm she was a free martin when the vet was here. And the people are fine with it, and those 2 are going to do good together. You know, they're not going to be, they've been too close to separate. If they weren't going to go there, they would have stayed here, and we'd just, you know, hope that there wasn't anything to entice the bulls that would be next to them in the back. Okay, enough rambling. I got to get to work. If it fails, it's always out of fuel when I get to go use it. So, 4 steers to go. Better than none at all. It's so freaking wet. This thing is set for, I think, a week since it was driven. And, you know, 1/4 inch of water on the inside of the windshield's always good. So, it's still, yeah, there's some clear spots. Oh well. Go separate and do it. See, not only did I gotta separate them, but deliver them, then clean up their shit. Almost done though. It don't take long. Nice thing about an aluminum trailer. Yeah, it ain't totally clean, but it's clean enough. Steel trailer, if you leave that, you won't have much left in a year or 2. This does get scrubbed down once in a while, probably 3 or 4 times a year, but yeah. You know how it goes. So, just flush a little protein out. Well, I cut some with a smaller blade. He just changed blades, and that's our second battery. All to cut 1/2 inch or 1 5/8 volt. Yay. We have liftoff. We actually have good liftoff. Oh, there it is. Confucius say when you think about it 20 frickin' times about unhooking the heater and the AC lines over there on the other corner, you should do that before you lift it. I don't know where the connections are, and once it's up in the air, I'm not taking the side panel off the cab. So, hoses are cut. I know we can replace them. No big deal. Would be nice to not have to, but, you know, they're also way longer than we're going to need. So, that being said, and AC stuff. Well, most of them are on with a hose clamp anyway. I think I can accommodate that. So, we're going to go set her in the shop for tonight, because I ain't going to pressure wash it tonight. Put it in there and open the door and let the cab dry out some. Okay, head her to the shop. Get some 6x on the floor and set it down, and next time I pick it up, I can pick it up with the skid steer, I think. Issue with the skid steer is those bottom pins up there only making just over 9 feet off the ground. This thing gets up there like, I don't know, 15, 16, 17 feet. Really, I don't know, but, you know, we can stack 5 bales high if the barn roof is tall enough. So, I'll be much happier when the sucker's sitting on blocks on the ground. Sound on the blocks, and Brooke's driving the bus.
To hell.
Oh, and hey, guess what? In the process of things, the 1962 John Deere 4010 decided to puke the head gasket. At least I'm hoping it was a head gasket. So it's dumped the water into the oil. Isn't that wonderful? One more project. Much of a sunset. Not really any color to it now, but pretty nonetheless. It's been a day. Best part about the day is getting rid of some more steers. A little less here to feed. Worst part of the day, yeah, well, you know, water and oil's not good. And she just wants to scratch her back. So, probably throw the weight barrel on the back of the old Massey and put the bale steers on the front of it. And use that POS for a while to feed. She don't like the cold weather either, so I might have to find a spot where I can get it closer to some plug-in, because we don't have any electricity in the big bale barn. There's a reason for that, by the way. Although I would like to put some lights in there. So it's parked back in there. Parked to the side enough to get to hay without any trouble. Had to move Squeak out of the way so we'd get in to get that cab off, and got it put back and put skid steer away. And tomorrow that trailer right there can get put away right after I move the big Massey that's sitting back there in the way. Probably hook it up to a manure spreader, because real soon I got to clean out where those steers go. And I'm not going to take it with the track hoe and go from there over to the manure barn. That's too slow. That'd take me 2 or 3 days. Do it in a couple hours with that and the manure spreader. So that's the end of my day. Becky's probably almost got supper ready by now. It's about that time. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. You know, subscription's free. And, you know, may not help you out any, but it helps me out. It helps you out if you ring the bell and you get to know when I put something up. I was hoping to get back here while it's still light enough to see. Yeah, we'll see here in a minute. It might be a cabless machine that looks naked. It really does. And I see a number 2 walking around over there. You can't see her though. She says she's not here. It's her ghost. She just got out of the shower. Yeah, too damn dark to pick it up. I can see it fine. You just can't. If we get closer, it'll help. I don't know. Probably not, but anyway. Yeah, it's over there without a cab now. Then I had a harebrained idea. I got a good engine right there. But we got to shift the frame on that 4010 to put it in, and with the loader on, it just barely clears the front. I don't think that's going to work very well, unfortunately. So anyway, everybody, once again, thank you. I'm going in and get something to eat and pass out.